can I help you? And they're like, your mom invited us over. And I'm like, what? And like the neighbors know my dogs by their names. Come on, who knows your neighbor's dogs by their name? They're like, how's Johnny and Kiki? And I'm like, who are you? And I get random people like standing next to my car when I come home from work to have a conversation with me about my mom. And I'm like, I don't know, go ask her. Like she knows everyone in the neighborhood. And my mom's legs hurt, so she has to do regular exercise. So she goes out, and then she asks me to go out with her. Her exercise means like she walks 1 foot, stops and talks to the neighbor. Like she talks to everyone in the neighborhood. She goes to the park next to our neighborhood. She never leaves the park. She knows everyone at the park.
Oh, that's creepy.
Everyone loves her.
The old accent lady sits in the park.
She never sits at the park. She keeps walking and talking to people. And all these random people come over and talk to her. And like she gets all these invitations to go to like neighborhood parties and everything, you know, like they're throwing God knows what type of parties. And I'm like, Mom, how do you communicate with these people? You don't even speak English correctly. She's like, they like me. That doesn't mean anything. How do you have a conversation? She's like, but they like me. I'm like, Mom, you have to have a normal conversation with people. Like, she's like, you see all these invitations? She gets all these things like birthday parties, barbecues, and I'm like, how do you even know these people? I didn't even know 2 neighbors in my neighborhood, and I've lived there longer than my mom has. And she like comes with these names, and she's like, and she learns all these new words, and some of them are
So
bad.
your mom brings people over to your house?
And some of them are bad. So my dad doesn't speak any English. So the other day my dad said a cuss word. And I'm like, Mom, what did Daddy say? She's like, you heard it. And I'm like, Daddy, you know what you said? He's like, what do you mean I'm not stupid? Of course I know what I said. I was like, Daddy, you don't even know a sentence in English and you know how to say that? And he's like, your mother taught me. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And the other day I needed something from the grocery store, and my dad, like, there's a Simply juice, it's called Simply. My dad's like, do you need Simply? I looked at my dad, I didn't know what to say, I just kind of sat down and stared at him. He's like, are you alright? I was like, Dad, you don't even know what Simply means. He's like, no, but it says it on the thing. And I'll randomly send him like texts when they're at the grocery store. They get the people